home price deceleration does not mean home price depreciation. As the market starts to soften, and we're all hearing about inflation and the stock market is going down and there's a crypto bubble, and does that mean that there is now a housing bubble? A lot of people are starting to say a lot of things about what's coming down the pipe for real estate. So I want to just distinguish three essential terms that you're probably going to hear a lot from pundits and the media, and you're going to see a lot of headlines and articles coming through Facebook and wherever you get your news. There are three key words that you're probably going to start hearing: appreciation, depreciation, and deceleration. Appreciation is when home prices are going up. Depreciation is when home prices are going down. Deceleration is when home prices are continuing to go up, but just at a slower pace. So let's talk about where home prices have been recently. For starters, if you've been watching our channel and following the news, you know that home prices have skyrocketed since the pandemic. 2020 through 2021, home prices, especially in the DFW area, have been gaining price. The median price has been gaining about 20% every single year since the pandemic started. And even before that, since 2012, the median home price in DFW has been on the rise about 10 to 12% per year. Now take a look at this graph here. Now you might be surprised to know that home prices have climbed for 122 consecutive months, as we see here. And as this graph shows, houses have gained value consistently over the last 10 consecutive years. But since 2020, that increase has been more dramatic and home price growth has accelerated exponentially. So why don't we take a look and see where the experts think the real estate market is going? Most experts in the market right now are anticipating increased appreciation, but just at a decelerated pace. So what that means is that they think home prices are going to continue to go up, just not as fast as they have over the last 2 years. And I think that I agree with them. So just take a look at this graph right now. None of the experts that we're following are calling for home prices to fall. So this is the average of all the 7 forecasts from Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, CoreLogic, NAR, Zelman, the MBA. On average, it's 8.5%. Fannie Mae thinks that we're still going to see over 10% appreciation throughout the U.S. housing market, and the Mortgage Bankers Association happened to be the most pessimistic, which is a very modest 2.7% appreciation for 2022. And as Mark Fleming, who's the chief economist at First American, says, in today's housing market, demand for homes continues to outpace supply, which is keeping the pressure on home prices, so don't expect house prices to decline. And I have to agree. We have a lot of people sign up on our website, give us a call, ask us about what's going on in real estate. We have a lot of people that talk to us about wanting to buy a home. It's in their plans, but we keep hearing this nagging objection. And that is, you know, Scott, I'd really like to buy a home, but we're in a bubble right now. Home prices are going to start declining, and I think I'm just going to wait for the crash, time the market, buy it at the bottom, and get a really good deal on a piece of real estate. Unfortunately, I just really don't think that is in the cards. Now, anything's up in the air. Depending on what happens in the macro economy, what happens on the world political stage, that certainly could happen, but I really don't think that it's going to happen. And the number one reason why I don't think it's going to happen is we've been needing buyer demand to slow for a long time now. We have been in the most bullish housing market that there might have ever been in DFW. And going from 1 month's worth of inventory to 3 months worth of inventory, which is a 3-fold increase in the amount of supply versus demand, will still keep us in a seller's market. So as interest rates rise and inventory rise, yes, the market is going to slow down. That means it's going to be a little bit harder for you to sell your home. And if you're a buyer, it means it's going to be a little bit easier for you to buy a home. But as long as we stay under, say, about 4 to 5 months worth of inventory, we're going to continue to see at least modest price appreciation. And so if you're a seller out there, if you're a buyer and you've been wanting to just kind of keep tabs on the market, my recommendation for you is to just watch what happens with the supply of inventory. And when it starts to creep up to 5, 6, 7+ months worth of inventory, that's when you can be assured that home prices are going to start falling, maybe not rapidly, but they will start falling in aggregate over a longer period of time. And that really is the main situation. Regardless of what interest rates are doing, regardless of what the Fed is doing, regardless of what war is going on around the world, as long as the month's worth of supply remains under about 5 months worth of inventory, you are at minimum going to see prices stabilize, but you're probably going to see them rise slightly by a few percentage points every single year. So if you're thinking about selling your home in 2022, or if you're thinking about buying a home in 2022, we think it's important for you to get the facts and get expert consultation on your next move. So if you'd like expert consultation on what's going to happen with you either buying or selling, we'd love it if you'd give us a call and schedule a free, no obligation consultation with one of our experts. Our number here is 469-998-3322. Or you can visit us on our website at mydallashomefinder.com. Getting hot out there, it's pool time. We hope you're having a great end of the spring into summer, and let us know what we can do for you. We'd love to help you buy or sell, so thank you and happy selling.